This particular video is actually shot for the book club, but I'll be sending it to to all the class groups starting from classes 9 to 12. Uh, Now, there's a question which many students ask me, that why do you read so many books? I always, whenever I'm traveling as well. Right now, I'm traveling, so I carry three books at least, and two three Kindles at least. But what is the reason? I'm an addict. I'm a book addict. That's different. That's a different issue altogether. But I'm not asking you to become book addicts. I'm asking you to read books. Now, what are the reasons behind reading good books? Uh, the reason is that there are 1000 reasons, but it's in a short video. It is not possible for me to explain every single reason. So what I'm trying to tell you is that I'll tell you a small anecdote of my own life, and that is something like this: that my parents were working parents. They were officials at the North Bengal Medical College, and so I had a lot of time during my summer vacations. And after I came back from school, looked after generally by maids and all. So my mother used to give me particular stories to read. Say you have to read this story, and at the end of the day, I'll be asking you questions. So this is something like that. And at the end of the day, she inadvertently asks those questions, and I used to I was made to read, those paper boxes. I mean, paper packets, thongas, which we call in Bengali and Hindi. Those newspaper thongas, and read those things. Newspapers, definitely, I had to read the sports pages, etc. But that is how I started. It's not necessary that everybody should start in that way. So, why do we read books? You don't need to read the whole book at the start. Read a few lines, leave it. Even if you want to read it, leave it. Read a few lines the next day. Even if you want to read more, leave it. Read a little more the next day, and then leave it. Even if you want to read more, stop yourself from reading and leave it. In this way, your love for reading will grow and expand, and kind of linger over your whole persona. It will stay with you. That is the beauty of this thing. Now, what are the benefits? I'll put down few of the benefits. Number one, you become a knowledgeable person. Forget about that. You become a person who loves knowing, who loves learning, who loves the question mark. That is the most important thing, loving the question mark. The other things that come into play over here is that once you're a good reader, you're a good speaker. You communicate well, you speak well, you move well, you walk well, your gestures, postures, body language, facial expression, everything changes. And you know people in a better way, at least in terms of communication. In a group communication, you speak in a fluent way. In an interpersonal communication, you speak in a better way. Knowing people is another thing, but at least you will be able to know whether the people are able to understand what you're trying to say or not. That is the most important thing. Now comes to another. Let us come to another topic. The topic is that how does it help me in my academics? It helped me a lot because I never used to mug up. I used to just go through the points, and then I used to write in my own language. So that is how it is. And that is how it should be. That is the way it should be done. And that is the way everybody should do it. So you save a lot of time, you save a lot of precious time, and you can do more activities during that time. I'm not asking you to read book the whole day, but read it. Have the habit of reading a few pages, and then the next day reading a few more pages. And once you finish a book, try to stop for a day or a couple of days, and just let it get inside you. Let it assimilate inside your own persona. That is the beauty of book reading. You become a better person. Believe me, the most important thing is that you become a better person. Thank you very much. Happy reading.